guys, it's Amy from Nail Polish Baby 90 and welcome to today's video. Today I'm here with another nail polish I forgot I own. The reason why we've literally had one of these so close together is because what I've been using a lot of this lockdown time for is exploring polishes that I own already, because I haven't been receiving as much, because I just haven't been buying as much, possibly because of lockdown a little bit, and knowing that the post isn't running as much. So I've been revisiting things that I love, and that's why we're here again so quickly. So I'm apologising, but you guys love these videos, so I shouldn't really be apologising. So we actually have six polishes to show you, because I swatched 5, and then I was putting on another one for the next video in a month or so's time when we do this again. And I just couldn't wait. I had to talk about it right now, so we might as well get started with that. This is No Place Like Chrome. It's what I'm wearing today, and it's by Essie. Now, Essie have this like a silver, a rose gold, and a gold, or there might even be a bronze as well, in a chrome finish. These came out a million years ago, where there was these chrome finishes, there was then some glitter toppers in them, and I've always just really loved this one, and I feel this is my favourite chrome finish out of all the brands that did it. You don't need a special base coat, you don't need a special top coat, it just applies really nicely, really streak free, although I was reminded by the old Essie brushes and how skinny they were, and I was just like, this is so sad. How did we ever cope with this? So yeah, I really enjoyed this one so much, and it just made me really think about how much I love it, and I'm really going to get out. Penny Talk is the rose gold, so that's definitely going to be going on my nails very soon, and you'll probably see that one in next time's video. So 2 coats of No Place Like Chrome is our honorary mention. The one from Essie is After School Boy Blazer, and I haven't worn this for the longest time despite it being one of my favourite Essies. I think sometimes as a person I stay away from things that I really like. My crazy logic on it is, if I like it, I don't want to wear it so much that I start hating it. So I've only probably worn this 3 or 4 times in my entire life, but I just adore it so much. It's a great shade. It's probably been duped. You probably don't need to rush out and find this. I think it's part of their core line. But what's also really great about this is it is a 1-coat wonder, so you can slap this on a nice 1 coat and you're good to go. So a must-have in my opinion. After School Boy Blazer by Essie. One more mainstream, and then we are on to the indie portion of this video. This one is Sneakerhead by Glaze. Now this is very nostalgic for me. A million years ago, my first ever Glaze order included this polish, and that's why I've always loved it. I don't know, this was like a shoe collection. So there was this, there was custom kicks, there was sky high top. So I got a few from that collection in my very first order, and it started my affinity with this colour. I loved like the super bright pinks that are also a little bit red. I have so many of them in my collection, I really am drawn towards it. That kind of leaning in between red and pink, right in the middle there. That's where I love the shade to be. So this is a lovely, it's a little bit jelly, so it's going to be a 2 or 3 coater where it's really, really shiny and squishy. 2 or 3 coats of Sneakerhead by Glaze. And we are back to Dollish polish for 3 of these. They're older shades that I'm going to be swatching for you again today. The first one is the Angels Have the Foam box, and this came out in my it was from the first order I ever did with Dollish, and it was for their Ultimate Fandom, one of them collection. This is the Doctor Who one, so it is a TARDIS blue linear holographic. Nice and easy, no complaints. I really like this one. Is there more holographic polishes out there? Yes. But this fits the colour of the TARDIS really well, and I just think it went with the overall theme really nicely. And what's lovely about Dollish is she does do a clearance bin section, so I will link that down below, as well as the regular website, so you can sometimes find these older polishes on their clearance bin. And they also do, every month they bring back an old shade back and she remakes them again, which I really like about Dollish, because what's frustrating sometimes is if you don't have the money to buy a polish there and then, and something sells out and becomes limited edition and you can never get it. So that's why I really like the way that Dollish does things. The next one is 25,000 imported Italian Twinkle Lights. I think this is some sort of Christmassy polish. I might have even got this from the clearance bin originally, so it possibly is an older one. This is like a cream, yellowy cream base, and then there is a ton of gold and silver glitters. So I really like the fact that it's gold and silver glitters together. You don't always get that. And there is lots of little tiny gold glitters, and then there are square gold glitters, there are silver hollow hexes, and there is silver stars. You can get the stars out on your nails really nicely, as you'll see from the swatch. I just tipped my bottle upside down and very easily I got some of the larger glitters out of there, so that worked really well. With this one and the next one, I just wish they were a dash more opaque, because if you're looking you can see a little bit of your nail line still there after 3 coats. or you could wear this over the top of a cream or a white if you wanted to do it that way. So that one is 25,000 imported Italian Twinkle Lights, and this one, another Dollish polish. Last one is a cult classic favourite from Dollish Polish. It is part of their core line, so you still can get this, and this one is Expecto Patronim, and this also featured in my very first Harry Potter video when I started doing my series, because it was one that I'd had from the get-go from them. So this is a white base, and then it is a ton of metallic and a little bit hollow teal glitters in there. They're all probably small to medium size glitters, and just with the previous one I just wish just a tiny bit more opaque. And again, I have an older bottle, and these are made in batches, so it could be that newer batches are more opaque and this one wasn't. I don't know. It's still very wearable, but just after that third coat, sometimes I still just wanted a little bit more of a white crispy base, just to make it from like a 9 to a 10. That's the only thing that you needed. Being picky here and everything. So that last one there was 3 coats of Expecto Patronim by Dollish Polish. So those are 6 polishes that I've pulled out and been wearing. Like I say, I've been definitely wearing a lot more, and I hope I won't do too many of these videos, but I really want to do a lot more because I'm really re-wearing and re-swatching a lot of polishes from my collection. Out of my... it's a proud moment. Out of my whole collection, which is probably, I don't even know, over 1,000 polishes, I would say, or 1,000 maybe, well, I don't know. I've worn all of them apart from about 20, which are in my racks behind me, so they're not actually in my collection. So I think it's really great that I have worn pretty much everything that I own. It's a very proud moment for me, because at one point I had easily 100 polishes that were not worn, and now I do wear them very quickly as I purchase them, which is kind of how it should be a little bit. I guess you buy something to wear it, but I know I've spoken about this in lots of videos. I'm somebody that sometimes if I buy something I don't want to wear it, and I just look at things and put off wearing them. It's weird. I don't understand the logic of it. But now I'm really in a mood. Get it in, showing a whole video and swatch it and show it to you guys. So like I say, there'll be lots more old polishes making their appearance in these videos in the next few months or so. Hope you're all doing really well and staying safe. I will see you all soon. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe. Bye bye.